All right, let's jump right into something I think we've all seen happen. You know that scene? It plays out in living rooms, at parties, in parks all the time. A friendly dog walks in and somehow it always seems to make a beeline for the one person who really wants to be left alone.
I mean, you've totally seen this, right? There's that one person. They're practically trying to merge with the furniture, avoiding eye contact at all costs, just hoping to be invisible. And then, boom, suddenly there's a wet nose right in their personal space. It feels like some kind of cosmic joke, doesn't it? But what's really going on?
Well, it turns out it's not random at all. Not even a little bit. What's actually happening is this super complex conversation, a mix of scent, body language, and a dog's just incredible ability to read the room. They're picking up on all these signals we don't even realize we're putting out there. So let's break down what that silent conversation actually sounds like to a dog.
So, first things first, we gotta talk about a dog's superpower, its nose. Seriously, this is where the whole mystery starts to fall into place.
Okay, this is where you kind of have to flip your whole perspective. For us, the world is all about sight, right? But for a dog, the world is this amazing chemical symphony. They literally smell everything, including our feelings. And a strong emotion like fear, well, that just puts out a really unique scent. And to a dog, it's just another interesting note in the music of the room.
And we're talking about specific chemical signals here. Pheromones. When we get anxious or scared, our body releases them in our sweat. Now, we can't smell them, but to a dog's nose, it's like a giant flashing neon sign that says, hey, something interesting is going on over here. It's not a scary signal, it's just intriguing. It gets their curiosity going.
And this isn't just some wild guess either. There was this awesome study at the University of Naples that looked right into this. And what they found was that when dogs picked up on these stress chemicals, they didn't get aggressive. Nope, they actually reacted with curiosity, maybe even a little concern. They'd approach gently. So see, they're not targeting the scared person, they're just investigating a really interesting emotional signal.
Okay, so that's piece number one of the puzzle. But it's not just about what dogs can smell, it's also about what they see. And oh man, this is where we have a major communication breakdown.
I mean, think about it. What does someone who's scared of dogs do? They freeze up, right? They look away, they try to make themselves smaller. For any human, that message is crystal clear. Stay away from me. But in dog language, that's kind of the opposite. See, in their world, staring, standing tall, and making big movements can feel like a threat. So when we get all still and avoid eye contact, a dog reads that as, oh, cool, this person isn't a threat at all. It's basically an invitation.
And this quote really just nails it. It's this playful twist of psychology where the very person who wants to be left alone accidentally becomes the most approachable one in the room. It's just a classic, hilarious case of getting our wires crossed between species.
Okay, but it gets even deeper. This isn't just about smell and body language. We're now getting into the really incredible stuff, the emotional intelligence of dogs.
And this is where we have to ask a really big question. Is the dog just curious about a weird smell and a quiet person? Or is something else going on? Is there maybe a little bit of empathy here? Is it actually trying to offer comfort?
And a lot of the evidence really does point towards comfort. I mean, think about it. Dogs are social pack animals. They are literally hardwired to connect with each other and with us. They can totally feel when the vibe in their pack is off, and when they sense fear, it doesn't register as a threat like aggression would. Instead, it seems to flip a switch that says, hey, something's not right here. I should go check it out. Maybe I can help.
And this is what's so beautiful about their approach. A dog isn't trying to fix your fear. They don't know how. Instead, they do something that's maybe even more profound. They just hold space. They offer their quiet, non-judgmental self. They'll just come over, maybe lay their head on your knee and just be there with you. It's this simple act of solidarity that can be so powerful.
All right, so let's put all these pieces together. What is this whole interaction really teaching us? Not just about dogs, but maybe about ourselves too.
And here's maybe the biggest lesson of all. In a dog's world, being vulnerable isn't a sign of weakness. It's an invitation. When someone's afraid, all their usual defenses are down. And it seems like dogs recognize that raw, honest state as an opportunity to connect, not something to take advantage of.
So, to recap, it's a three-step dance. Step 1, a person's fear releases a scent that gets the dog's attention. Step 2, their quiet, still body language says, hey, I'm no threat.
And step 3, the dog's deep down social, empathetic nature kicks in and it's drawn closer to offer support.
And you know, it's so important to remember this isn't just raw instinct. This is wisdom. This is social intelligence that they've been perfecting for thousands of years, living right alongside us. They become total experts at reading our silent signals, learning from every little interaction with us.
And this last quote just says it all, doesn't it? For humans, fear often builds walls and makes us feel alone. But for a dog, our fear isn't a wall. It's a doorway. It's an opening for a quiet, gentle moment of connection.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. In those moments when we're anxious and putting on a brave face, dogs seem to cut right through all that noise. They respond to the most real, honest thing happening in the room, how we actually feel. And it just makes you wonder, right? What if dogs read us way better than we even read ourselves?